Alright, so I was contacted the other day by a guy that I met down at the Whiskey Rebellion in Washington. I do occasionally do Flint Knapping demonstrations there. He bought a point from me, took my card, and he bought a glass point, cullet glass point, and he was asking me about where I get my material, and I was explaining to him that you can buy it. That here in Washington, that there was a this is Washington, Pennsylvania, by the way, that there was a glass industry here where they made bottles and things, and this colored glass is like the leftovers from the kiln. And in any case, he said a couple days after that, he was out for a walk and walked by a construction site, and they were digging up chunks of colored glass. They were digging a line for something, and digging a hole, and they were just pulling this stuff out of the ground, and he went, wow, started picking it up. And he contacted me and wanted me to make him some points out of the glass he found. Some of the glass he found. So what these videos are going to be is me breaking down the glass for him and his wife. Very cool people. Very cool people. And, we'll kind of talk about what I look for when I'm trying to... He wants me to make, quite a few points out of this stuff. So we're going to break it down. We're going to try to get... I typically try to get one large biface out of something, and small flakes to make bird points out of. This is something that I hear commonly referred to as milk glass. It's a white cullet glass. This piece, you can see, there's a lot of fractures. There's a crack running right into there. See here? This is also cracked. The square, when you see the square, the right angles and stuff, the piece is going to have some problems. So we're going to try and see how many points we can get out of this. So for right now, I don't know if I'm going to make any points, but I'm going to break this particular piece of glass down. I want to tape it for them so that, it'll be something they can show people when they talk about their points. So here we go. So looking at this piece, right off the bat, I see right here, this is a good face to take flakes from. There seems to be a crack right here. So what I want to do is stout this edge up here a little bit. See how many flakes I can get down, because I think I'm going to lose this piece. You see his side profile? I'm going to lose this piece at some point. So whatever flakes I can get off of that before it hits the tarp, then the more points I can make out of it. Now that ran a ridge, didn't spread out, so won't be able to do much with this. But what you have here is a blade, basically, that ran the ridge on the corner. You got like a little razor. I'll probably save this for them. They seem to be into a lot of this, the Indian artifact stuff and things, so this is kind of a neat thing to hang on to. But this is a blade. This would have been, it's kind of chunky, but this would have been a tool used by many cultures as a cutting tool or tip reworked in an arrowhead point. Let's see. Do a little trimming. So now our face has changed a little bit. This ridge is isolated. And there we go. And that's another blade, but I can probably get a little bird point out of that. But the blade, you'll see it has one strong ridge right down the middle. Cutting edges on each side. Take a small plate. Now I want to kind of shorten up those ridges a little bit because I want these flakes to spread a little bit so that I can make some points out of the flakes. Blades are cool, but they're hard to make into points unless you're copying those style points.